Salah, Firmino, Wijnaldum is brought down. That will be a card, this time for Thiago Alcantara.
I think he knew as soon as the referee blew his whistle. Again, he might get a bit of the ball here. Trader leg goes through the back of Wijnaldum. It's never a good idea. That's
Javi
Martinez.
Yeah, and that was actually worse than the challenge of Thiago, and I think pretty deliberate. And Javi Martinez is lucky, and that wasn't spotted. Of course, VAR can look if they feel it's a potential red card being missed. I don't think it was that far.
No, I agree with you.
Salah. Matip on hand for Liverpool. Liverpool have 25 minutes to negotiate, plus whatever's added on, and there's bound to be a chunk.
Well, I think they'd have expected at the start of this second half Bayern would come at them, but they've defended well high up the field, Liverpool. Just that one half chance. And they went to sleep down this near side. Gnabry getting in behind Robertson. Lewandowski couldn't get on the end of the cross. It's been a fairly comfortable half for Liverpool so far.
Alexander-Arnold looking for Robertson. A feature of Liverpool's play has been that, well, there's Milner on the run. Milner wins a corner off Sula. I was just going to say, it's Robertson that found Milner. Alexander-Arnold, it was who found Robertson. And despite the fact that Liverpool are in the strong position, the fullbacks are still really, really high.
That's the way Liverpool play. Really good crossfield ball. We saw a lot of that from Bayern in the first half when Ribery was on the field. Now Robertson getting forward, and it's bent into the path of Milner, making that forward run. Van Dijk, Matip, Firmino, all good in the air.
Ball has to go back into the quadrants. We see that a lot, don't we? And a lot of referees think that if any part of it is even slightly overhanging the line, it's fine. Except that I don't exactly know what Alexander-Arnold's going to gain by that millimetre. In comes the corner, and Neuer pulls it behind, and had to. Matip flying into him.
First it looks like he'd overhit that corner. Ended up being a dangerous one. Had to know exactly where his far post was here. Manuel Neuer just gets a hand to it. They had even crept in.
Nasty collision against the post there too. That was a
Neuer, not a flinch from him.
When Van Dijk! Virgil van Dijk has stood above them all. The defender who has been so staggering presence for Liverpool all season. What a huge goal that is.
Well, you can see why they get Alexander-Arnold to go and take the corners from both sides. It's a great delivery. He works Javi Martinez, he gets above Hummels, nobody on the post, no chance for Manuel Neuer, can't get a dive in. That's a fantastic leap and a really good header.
That's a quite superb header from the big man in the Liverpool number 4 shirt. He watched it, he leapt for it, and he's attacked it to bring a big smile to Jurgen Klopp's face and Roberto Firmino and everybody following Liverpool far and wide. Bayern Munich 1, Liverpool 2. Now Bayern have to tear at Liverpool. They need 2 goals. It's Liverpool who are coming again with Fabinho.
Just saw Alexander-Arnold making a forward run down that far side.
Fabinho's tripped. Bayern have got to keep their discipline.
It's been a lacklustre display from Bayern in this second half, but give credit to Liverpool. They've made them look lacklustre. They've won the ball high up the field. They haven't allowed Bayern to play or control the game. It's been a really good performance by Liverpool in this second half.
Van Dijk's lurking again. As Milner puts it in again, and it nearly came to him. There's Fabinho. Here is Van Dijk's going to leave it for Firmino. Fabinho gets the deflection off Javi Martinez. I think it's a good job he did. That looked to be going miles wide.
Looked as though Matip, that last set play that came in, looked as though he was close to it. They are a threat, the two centre-backs. Zonal marking from Bayern. There's nothing wrong with that. They've got to be determined. They've got to attack the ball. He's got the problems. How's he going to get his team back into it? They haven't looked likely to do that in this second half.
Alexander-Arnold worked it to the back. There's Mane. It's come off the knee of Sula.
These are big moments for Bayern. Got to keep their concentration. They've got to make sure they defend these set plays. Got to have something to build on. Another good delivery. Win it at the back. Mane putting it into a dangerous area.
Headed out as far as Salah, who sliced it. Mane, offside.
Always a difficult technique for Salah there, as that ball's dropping at the far post.
They'll be cursing the name of Virgil van Dijk in Germany as Bayern make a change. Javi Martinez in a hurry to get off the field. This place taken by Leon Goretzka. Perhaps we'll just be a little bit more attack-minded at the heart of midfield. A little more Mateus and Banyak about him.
He's a player that can get forward from midfield.
Coman. Super balance displayed by Kingsley Coman. Getting past Fabinho or trying to corner Bayern Munich. And Fabinho's intervention there gets the chest bump from Virgil van Dijk.
That's exactly what you want from your holding midfield player. The fullback's beaten, now 1v1. Fabinho defends it brilliantly. Shows Coman the line and then gets the clearance.
Robertson missed that. Milner back out. Lewandowski finds that the ball doesn't reach him and the flag is up anyway. Matip was strong against Lewandowski.
Good recovery run from Matip. Knew that ball was going to be played into the near post zone. Too high a line because they're almost in front of the player that's crossing the ball. Got back to good effect.
Something about Germany Van Dijk likes. In November, he went up front late on for the Netherlands and scored for a 2-2 draw that took the Dutch into the UEFA Nations League finals to be played in Portugal this summer. And there were just one or two of this Bayern Munich side in that Germany team. Now he's, as things stand, putting them out of another competition.
I have to say, Bayern Munich have lacked invention, they've lacked creativity in this second half. It's been fairly flat from them, but Liverpool have defended well all around the pitch. They've had the better shape.
I think Van Dijk scored against Germany in the other game as well in the Nations League. Here's Alexander-Arnold. Finding Adam a part of that Dutch team. Key part of the Liverpool team tonight. Last season, runners looking to make the last date again. Who knows, they might have another date with Manchester City again, or Tottenham, or Manchester United. As things stand, it's clean sweep. Half of the teams in the quarterfinals will be from the English Premier League. Unless Bayern have got 2 goals in them. Kingsley Coman. Alaba. Blocked by Alexander-Arnold, appeals for handball. I think it came off his backside. Firmino, super taken turn. Salah, can he find Mane? He has to, or maybe not. It's still Salah, and Neuer just gets it away from Mane.
Not quite sure what Manuel Neuer was doing there. I don't think he ever saw the run of Mane, did he, Salah? He had one thing on his mind, and he nearly got himself in a great position to bend it in with his left foot.
Oh, the pass was on though, wasn't it? The pass for a tap-in.
If he had a right foot or wanted to use his right foot, when it first comes in, he could have switched it out with his right foot. He does really well to cut inside. Easily could have been a penalty there. And then Sula just gets back. And I wonder if he thought it was a back pass, Manuel, because he could dive on it. Instead, he kicks it away. Here's the handball appeal. It certainly wasn't. You're absolutely right. Hits him on the backside.
Salah. Did seem to be foul when he got in that box. Here's Mane. That's a great tackle, isn't it, by Sula? Previous one, though, has been penalised.
And that's where we all give credit for Salah for staying on his feet and trying to score. Maybe some are saying, well, he should go down and he'd get the penalty. But I think he was right to go and try and score the goal himself.
It's purely accidental from Sula. He took the ball. It's the earlier challenge that brought the free kick, not that one. It's Alexander-Arnold who can strike a mean free kick. Did it against Hoffenheim in Champions League qualifying at the start of last season. Put a lot of trust in the 20-year-old. This time he's delivering. Firmino. Good challenge by Coman, who's then strong. He goes shoulder to shoulder with Van Dijk. He's back at him.
There you see the strength of Liverpool. Even though Coman got away, Liverpool were back. Good recovery runs, great determination. Coman couldn't see the forward pass.
Hummels. Liverpool have covered more ground. Gnabry. Milner. Can't stop him. Firmino, this is where Liverpool could catch Bayern out. The red shirts are back. Salah. Can't turn Hummels, he watches that perfectly.
That was disappointing from Salah, from a Liverpool point of view.
Well, they could be home and dry had Salah seen Sadio Mane. I'm sure the pass was on a couple of times. Van Dijk, was he nudged out of it unfairly? He was by Lewandowski.
I think he was also maybe offside the way the assistant put his flag up. He gave a couple of decisions there on the side.
Renato Sanchez is going to replace James Rodriguez, who's had another underwhelming evening.
He's not happy either, but he's got no reason to have a go at his manager or head coach. He's been poor over the two games.
Renato Sanchez, who started out his career as such a talent, and still is, still only 21. Lost his way a little bit over the last couple of seasons. On his way back though for Bayern this season. Disappointing loan spell for Swansea City last campaign, which included a 5-0 thrashing at the hands of Liverpool.
I first saw him at the Under-17 European Championships, where he was the best player in the tournament by quite some way. And then he obviously went on to win the European Championships with Portugal. Certainly had a key role in that.
Mane. Brilliant work to find Firmino, who's undone that good work. Here's Sanchez. Hummels.
And they can't counter-attack it with any pace because Liverpool have stopped Sanchez. He has to go back to a centre-half. Now they've got everybody back behind the ball. Good play again from Liverpool.
Alaba. Coman. Renato Sanchez. Turn for Fabinho. Alaba just got the ball stuck. I think the same happened to Van Elden there. Salah. makes the ball stick. Firmino, Robertson is coming to the left-hand side. A goal. That's easy for a keeper of Neuer's stature, even most keepers. 10 minutes plus stoppage. Bayern Munich need 2 goals.
But a better passing may have been in there. Alexander-Arnold just got to be careful. Somebody's got time on the ball. Wide players make forward runs. You've got to get yourself on the half turn. Defend the space to start with.
Just trying to think if Alisson has made a save. The official stats say Bayern have had 1 shot on target. Trying to attack now with Goretzka. Alexander-Arnold finds Van Alden. Firmino's got back to room. Shot on target as the home team, who need to do the goal scoring tonight, is not good enough, but it's also testimony to how well Liverpool have done. Here's Salah. Mane. Salah. Blocked by Alaba.
Just look at the Bayern players at the moment. It looks as though they don't believe they can get back into it. Everything's being done at a slow pace. There's no urgency, there's no real dynamism.
Divock about to come on for Liverpool. Gnabry. Sanchez. Coman. Dart into the penalty area from Alaba. Renato Sanchez to let fly. It's a clean hit, just never got the direction.
Well, the ball was stuck between his feet rather than outside his right foot, so it was always going to miss at that near post.
Roberto Firmino, he has worked and worked this evening. Striker who played in the Bundesliga, played with Niklas Süle for Hoffenheim for 3 seasons. He's got to go off. He goes off with his team, having 1 foot, maybe even a bit more than that, in the quarterfinals. On comes Divock Origi.
A lot of Firmino's work goes unnoticed. They close down, making Bayern play backwards and square, just slowing down their play.
He wears number 9, but he's not a number 9 in the traditional sense, is he?
No, he never was. Even when he was playing for Hoffenheim, he was almost playing in a number 10 role with a centre forward in front of him. At Liverpool, he plays it slightly differently. He's a drawn centre forward with 2 wide players that want to run beyond him at times.
Yellow card for Renato Sanchez, and an apology offered to Gini Van Alden, which has been accepted. Just caught the top of the ball, which took him into the Dutchman.
Yeah, I don't think he's trying to go over the top of the ball. I think he's a bit unlucky there. But it's right that he gets a yellow card.
Sensible officiating. Origi. Salah. He's looking for Mane! All over now! Liverpool are going into the Champions League quarterfinals again. What a display against Bayern Munich in Munich. It's England's Reds who are doing the job tonight. Sadio Mane is in the form of his life.
Watch the pass here from Salah to pick out Mane, to have the brilliance with the outside of his left boot just to lift it over. Hummels, invite Mane to go and head it he did. Just lifts it with the outside of his left boot. That's a hard technique, but it's inch perfect, and again, no chance for the goalkeeper Manuel Neuer. Liverpool are surely through.
Bearing in mind where this is, who this is against, this is one of the biggest nights in Jurgen Klopp's illustrious coaching career. Yes, it's only the last 16. Yes, there are hurdles to come, but beating Germany's best, the team he used to joust with Dortmund, on their own field, This is huge for Klopp. This is massive for Liverpool. Sanchez with a poor pass. Bayern Munich 1, Liverpool 3. 3 away goals in the German net. Bayern need 3 goals. They're not going to get them.
I think we both sat here at half-time. That it might be a Bayern onslaught in the second half, that they played a much higher tempo. They'd got that goal to get them back into the game. That's the issue. It's not been the case. And that's credit to Liverpool, their organisation, their determination, their willingness to get tackles in, see the danger, both defensively and high up the field.
Some will say this is not the Bayern of old. Yeah, there's something in that. But they've been on pretty good form in recent weeks. They hit Wolfsburg for 6 goals at the weekend. They are top of the Bundesliga. But Jurgen Klopp has their own field. Bayern have won all their last 4 at home against English clubs. 2 5-1 wins against Arsenal. They've beaten Manchester City, they've beaten Manchester United. But even though their flags still wave, they've been well beaten by Liverpool this evening. Herr Hoeneß and Herr Netzer and Herr Rummenigge all look pretty downcast. Adam Lallana, superb against Burnley in the Premier League at the weekend, is going to come on for James Milner, who's covered every blade of grass on the pitch.
Made some very good forward runs in the second half as well. Just he's closing down. Every time it went out to Robertson, he made that little run beyond him. And a good understanding with Firmino in that midfield, who came on very early on in the game, and Wijnaldum.
Klopp doesn't speak German anymore, even in Germany. I think James Milner would have got him if he did. Beaming smile on the face of both parties. James Milner doing it again. The Manchester City side that won at Bayern almost 6 years ago in the Champions League group stage. 5.5 years ago.
It's interesting the way that Jurgen Klopp has deployed Origi since he's put him on. He's playing out on the left-hand side. Mane's playing through the middle. That's where he scored the goal. 3 front players were involved in that third goal. Origi setting it up, playing it out to Salah. Salah with one of the passes of the tournament so far.
Bayern have still got something in their legs there. Still giving it a go at getting a goal. Renato Sanchez finds Rafinha. I don't think you can put it down to the players Bayern have missed either. Rafinha for Kimmich was fair enough. Thomas Muller, maybe not the force he once was anyway. And we won't be seeing him in European competition anymore this season. We'll be seeing Alisson in the quarterfinals and maybe beyond. What are the chances? 4 English teams in the last 8. 2 are going to draw one another. The odds are on that, surely.
Liverpool versus Manchester United.
Oh. Out to Coman. And he gets through. And the ball rolls away.
Frustration for Bayern and their fans. He's made to surrender tamely here.
You wouldn't believe it, would you? Liverpool played 3, lost 3 away from home in the group stage. They scraped through, really. Then they get the draw against Bayern Munich and you think, well, you needed to win your group. That's what happens when you don't win the group. And they saved their best away performance by a mile for this.
And we thought they would need to win the home leg to give themselves a chance. That wasn't the case. But they've outplayed Bayern tonight. Yes, Bayern haven't been at their best, but they've been made to look second-rate by a very, very good Liverpool performance. I wouldn't say it's been free-flowing. They've just done the job perfectly. Defended in the right areas, won the ball back. picked out the right pass when it's been needed.
Super spin there from Renato Sanchez, who's found Coman. Gnabry at the back. It was pulled back for Sanchez, and Alexander-Arnold was there to stop it. Coman. He's seen off by Matic. Well, credit to Bayern for still having a go. Heads could easily have dropped, needing the impossible 3 that they do. Liverpool still defending as though walking it the other way. As You'll Never Walk Alone echoes around the stadium in Munich. As bouncing fans are doing their best to drown it out. Bayern Munich's last European home defeat came in the semi-final first leg against Real Madrid last April. Liverpool have lost 5 in a row in Europe away from Anfield, if you include the final in Kiev last year. They've won a big one tonight, a huge one.
As you said, those Bayern fans behind that goal still singing and bouncing away.
That's going to be a yellow card for Andy Robertson in injury time, and he's going to miss the quarter-final first leg.
A silly challenge for him as well.
The only player in the Liverpool side on a booking going into this game, and he lasts 91 minutes without one. He's been beaten there. No, he hasn't.
Well, he's still moaning at the referee about that booking, but it was a silly challenge from him. Just needed to back off, defend the space. He's frustrated with himself more than anything else. He's had a very good game, apart from the goal, where he just got caught out by the run of Gnabry.
Liverpool have had their problems at right back a lot of the season, with Alexander-Arnold out at times. Fabinho's filled in, Henderson and Milner have filled in. Might be James Milner at left back. Alberto Moreno could come in from the cold, but there's a bit of a problem for Jurgen Klopp to solve. Put Milner at left back, you're missing a very important body in midfield, of course. Lallana. Here's Renato Sanchez. He's left the ball behind. Wijnaldum's got it. Wijnaldum drives! And he won't be quite as frustrated with the game as it is as he would have been normally.
That's a good place to miss when you're 3-1 up. Hit it over the crossbar. Takes a little time to get back from the crowd, but not on this occasion. They can get their shape again, Liverpool.
Goretzka. Thiago counting down the seconds. Liverpool. It's a 10-second countdown now.
They've thoroughly deserved their victory over the 2 games. There it is.
It's another one, yet another one of those famous outsiders coming to Munich after a 0-0 draw in the home first leg. But Jurgen Klopp believed. Jurgen Klopp sent his team out here to win, and they've won it quite comfortably in the end. Sadio Mane with 2 goals, Virgil van Dijk with 1 in between. It was so delicately poised at half-time at 1-1, but as soon as Van Dijk's header went into the net, Bayern looked a beaten team. Liverpool, runners-up in the Champions League last season, are marching on again. They're into the last 8 to make it an English Premier League clean sweep. 4 started in the Champions League, 4 are still there of the 8 teams that are left. Fantastic night for Jurgen Klopp and his Reds. Bayern Munich 1, Liverpool 3.
How good of a performance was this from this team?
I think they just got it right all around the pitch. I mean, we talked about Van Dijk and his importance.